It's me. Welcome to episode 334 of The Willow Show, which stands for Wrestling is Life. Life is Wrestling. And if anybody, I know 5 people did, watch my episode yesterday, then you would know about my phone problems. Virgin Mobile came through. I got my new phone today. And so hopefully everything will go back to normal. Everything is fine. But I'm gonna go back and do the last 3 videos over again because the quality was bad and I have standards here on the Willow Show. But today on the Willow Show, I am doing a WWE 2K18 review. So the story must be told. I took the cameraman to the library. One of his video games was due back. He wanted to get some books. And so we were looking through the games. There was nothing that he really had in mind that he wanted to get. And then I saw it, WWE 2K18 on Xbox One. I was like, I'm gonna give it a go. So I took it home and I installed it on the Xbox One. And I had played 2K16 and 17 a bit, and I wasn't really knowing what to expect. So here's my takes on it. One, I missed the mode where they pick like a superstar. Like I remember, I think last year it was Stone Cold, and you went through the Stone Cold stories and witnessed all the great moments and played as him. I missed that. That was my favorite thing. And then you would unlock the other characters. The gameplay is very similar than the last couple years, and the gameplay I really enjoy the gameplay. So I didn't really have nothing to do because I was gonna go right for the. I figured it was gonna be Seth Rollins because he was on the cover and Stone Cold was on the cover, and then he was the featured guy. Because last year they had like just the normal play mode where you could do exhibition matches. Then they had the like my story mode, and then they have like the universe where you can create your own thing, and then they had like the Stone Cold mode. Well, they didn't have that this year. Maybe because I don't have a deluxe edition or whatever. I just have the library version. So I said, okay, I'm gonna start up the my story mode. So you create a guy. I created Elian Habanero, and they give you very limited options. So I was not able to make myself look anything like myself, but that was fine. So I just wanted to play, so I kind of skipped through. I typed in Elian Habanero from Havana, Cuba. The nicknames were limited, so when they announced me, they just call me Cuba Superstar, which is pretty good. I can't complain with that. But I wasn't able to make it really close to my character at all, and they even limit you on moves. You have to unlock them, which is kind of cool. It's something to play for. And so basically the story starts. You get signed to NXT, and I thought it was really cool at first. You start in the Performance Center, you meet Coach Matt Bloom, and then and the very first thing, the first person you work out with the ring is Ty Dillinger. So I popped huge for that. And so I'm really loving this story mode. I've only had this game for 2 days. My guy overall is only 58 overall, yet I won the NXT title from Bobby Roode. Mind you, it took me 3 times, and I'm pretty sure I have it on the easy difficulty or novice or maybe normal. Whatever the setting was that came, because I didn't even know you could switch it. Maybe you can't switch it in that mode, I don't know. But it let some of the parts of the My Story mode, you can't replay them, but that one I could. So, like I said, it took me 3 times. I beat Bobby Roode for the NXT title. I had a good little run down there in NXT, and then it didn't take me that long, and I got called up to the main roster by Triple H, and I was put on Monday Night Raw. Now, I'm loving the story mode, although some of the stuff, it'll say, like, you can get up to 5 stars in a match, and sometimes I've gotten like a 5-star match, and then the guy, the producer, Todd Mullen, and I hate that. I wish they would use like Road Dogg or a WWE guy. Maybe it is a Todd Mullen, I just don't know. And then he'll be like, it wasn't your best, it wasn't your worst, and it's like, it's a 5-star match, or like, I guess they just have a way they're going with the story, so I get that. So I'm loving the story mode, and then like they'll just randomly pick, oh, like you have to choose a partner and this kind of stuff. So that's all great. The loading drives me absolutely nuts. It takes so long. So like when you do that chapter, it'll say, talk to the parking lot attendant to exit. So you go to the parking lot attendant and you say, okay, you're ready to leave, which will skip ahead to the next show or day or whatever. And it takes forever to load. So then you'll come in and it'll say, talk to the production guy. So you gotta walk and you can run, but it's slow running all the way to the production area. And then he talks and tells you, and then he'll say, oh, look at the match card. Okay, so this is what you got to do. So then you start the match. and it takes another 5 minutes to load. It's just crazy. And then when it finally loads, then it has the entrances. So by this time, you just get bored. You just start skipping them unless it's one of the ones you really haven't seen. And you're just like, oh dear God. And then after the match, it takes forever to load. The loading drives me absolutely nuts because it's a long load. It's like, it feels like 5 minutes every time. So then I'm like, oh, I should play on my phone. But other than that, I really love the game. I haven't gotten too into any of the other modes. I'm still just doing the story mode. Let me know what you guys think, and maybe who have played the game. Maybe it's better on PlayStation. Maybe I should have got the deluxe guys, deluxe edition or something like that, or who knows? I just don't know. But I want to hear from you guys. What do you like about the game? Have you ever played it? Do you own the game? What should I be doing differently? What is the best modes? All that kind of stuff. I want to know. I'm still just new to the game. I've played the story mode. That's it. And like, sometimes it's so funny. Like, you do certain things that they ask you to do, and then they're like still not impressed by you, and you're like, I did exactly what you said. So it's part of the story, I guess. No matter what you would have done, they would have said that, as far as I'm concerned. But I got a little cool story going on right now. And I want to hear from you guys, because as always, I love the viewer comments on The Willie Show. And remember, please, like or you get a leg drop, comment or you get a clothesline, subscribe or you get a suplex. I'm your host, Elian Habanero. I love wrestling. Cuba!